How's it going, everybody? My name is Infamous Isaac, and I'm here with Fate Granddaughter. Even though I'm not playing the game, I'm on Minecraft. I'm about one of the story sections in the game. Since, honestly, like to me, the story sections in this game are kind of like manga arcs for me. Like how One Piece has those manga arcs since it's really an anime, also manga. That's what I'm looking at Granddaughter as. That and because it also has a manga as well. So it's not wrong in assuming that since it's substantiated by the material. But yeah, today I'm going to be talking about a sub-singularity arc, a pseudo-singularity, and it's Shimosa, the third arc in the four-part sub-singularity series arc manga saga. There you go. And before that, hopefully you guys can't hear the AC I have on since it's already April. It's getting hot. It's like 80 over here for some reason. In April, even though my friend told me it's supposed to snow, like I'm just confused. But yeah, hopefully I'm talking loud enough for you guys to hear me. If not, then I'm just a very low speaker a lot of the time. I apologize for that. And last but not least, hopefully the alarm doesn't beep because I took two of them out. So hopefully it doesn't. And if it does, then it's the phantom alarm. Do not pay it any mind. You're going crazy. Gaslighting. No. But yeah. So I'm going to be talking about Shimosa. And Shimosa takes place in 1639, from what I can tell in the wiki. I completed it pretty recently. I've been ever since I finished reading Hunter x Hunter or caught up to it. I started Shimosa because that was the last thing I did before taking a break from Granddaughter, like as in story wise. And Shimosa, I guess right now let me say my opinion. I think Shimosa is great. It's the best pseudo singularity in all four of them, or amongst all four of the pseudo singularities is the best one. There's no discussion of that. And I can say that with certainty because I also played Salem. I should have done this video a long time ago, like 3 weeks ago, but I haven't because of laziness, but also other reasons that I explained in a different video. But yeah, Shimosa should have been done a while, so let me just talk about it now. This is great. Like it's amazing. I love it. Shimosa has so many good things going for it. It's honestly as good as some of the best in part one of Granddaughter with the singularities. Yeah, that's what they're called. And I'd say it rivals even like Camelot, America, uh, Babylonia. That's what it's called. Solomon. Shimosa's just good. It's great, honestly. So let me go into the in-depth like spoilery type of thing. Shimosa's story is pretty good. I never really got bored of Shimosa's story because the characters go with it so well. Like Shimosa's story, you're put into this dream world of Shimosa, and you're with Miyamoto Musashi, and now you have to fight seven sword saints. You have to try to stop him from killing so many people and find out who's behind all this. And in this, you meet a bunch of characters, and I'll get to the characters in a second. But seeing some of the twists in this, honestly, it was awesome. Seeing how the characters play into it, how they relate to each other. The story was just it was great. By far the strongest story compared to Agartha, Shinjuku, and Salem. I can say for certain that Shimosa I enjoyed wholeheartedly, or like story wise. And then you have the characters. The characters are great. I loved almost or a good majority of the characters. You have the main cast of Musashi. You have what was his dude's name? Kotaro, Fuma Kotaro. You have what's her name? Kadodanza. Then you have Senji Muramasa, who's literally just Shiro, but cool. You have Ashia Doman, you have Yaoyu Munenori, you have Hozuin Ishin, you have Moshizuki Shiome. Excuse me, these are Japanese names, so I might struggle with them. You have Tomoe Gozen, you have Minamoto no Raiko, you have Shuten Doji, or Shuten Doji. You have Edmond Dantes, you have Amakusa Shiro, Tamamo no Mai or Mei. You have Kiyohime, you have Sasaki Kojiro. And one thing I love about this is because I read Vagabond all the way until its most recent chapter, which is crazy. That was like 7 years ago. My goodness. But since I read that, it influenced a lot of how I felt on some of these characters, but also gave me background knowledge on Musashi so I could understand her character better. Knowing what happens in Vagabond and how Musashi is there, and Sasaki Kojiro, and Yagi Munenori, all these characters, it was so Ishin too. Ishin, I forgot to mention Ishin. All these characters, it was so cool seeing them in this game, treated for the most part in the same light. With, obviously there being differences between games because they're different stories, but with the same people, the fact still tell like, yeah, this is them. These people are sick, and seeing similar like moves and all that, how they fight, how they act. I thought it was so dope. So Vagabond also helped enhance the Shimosa a little bit for me, but not a lot. Honestly, not a lot. That, and also that I have Musashi as a servant, so that also enhanced it as well. But Vagabond really helped me with this. It was good already, but Vagabond made it great. So that enhanced my experience. But, fight wise and section wise, it wasn't long, honestly. It wasn't long compared to like London or Babylonia or Camelot or Lost But One. it wasn't that long. It's a day and a dollar. But yeah, so overall, honestly, Shimosa, I think it's great. I can't really say much else on it since if I go over the story, it's just we're gonna be here for 20 minutes, just like my last But One video, or Gartha. But I honestly, all I have to say about it is if when you get to it, I don't think you should skip singularities. I think you should just go in order. That's how I've always done it, or at least that's my personal preference. I don't think you should do anything, because it's all up to you what you do. But me, I went about it in going through order because that's always just what I do. I got an 8 brain, so I only go in order when I do things. But yeah, if you like if you like Musashi and Miyamoto Musashi, you'll like this. If you like Vagabond, you'll like this. If you like Shiro, you'll like this. And if you like cute characters, honestly, like the of what's her face, Tasuke and Onui, I think that's her name. You'll like this. You probably hear the blender right now. So I'm gonna end this video right now because I am steaming with anger because the blender just keeps coming on. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. If I had to give this a rating, I'll give it an 8, honestly. A solid 8. Shimosa is amazing. It deserves the 8. But, jeez, my goodness, I'm losing my mind because of that blunder. I lost all my train of thought. Yeah, but it's not the greatest thing I've ever seen. But it's fun, honestly. Out of all the singularities, sub-singularities, it surprised me. Next, I'll be covering Salem, and then after that, I'll be doing a tier list, just like I did for the normal singularities here. And I hope you all are ready for that, honestly. But yeah, again, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. And as always, this has been Infamous Isaac, and I'll check y'all out. Later, Blender!